40 right here on The Ticket. From the 1-800 Call Sam Studios, I'm Jeff Lesson. For more, 97to1theticket.com.
The following is a paid program. Views expressed on this program are not necessarily those of CBS Radio, its sponsors, or affiliates.
Good morning. Welcome to the Hardcore Mortgage Real Estate Business Show, brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. I'm your host, Harvey Freed. Alongside of all of us, we have a panel this morning. Harry Glanz, Alex Nafusi. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, work family.
What's up, Harv? How you doing, buddy?
Not much. Hey, look over there. We got Nicole Moskow, our in-house real estate agent out at RE/MAX Classic in Milford. Nicole, thanks for making it in. And, of course, you were stuck in some traffic because it's really icy out there.
The roads are terrible.
I'm glad everyone made it, though. We all had our little story of driving on someone's lawn.
We all slid right down the driveway.
Hey, so how is it? 28 degrees and freezing rain coming in.
Yeah.
And you think the streets are great? You're spinning out. I spun out of my sub today. It was unbelievable.
Yeah,
I'm glad nobody was there.
The side streets are really bad. And again, be careful out there. That's the key. If you're driving, if you like to drive a little slower, stick on the right-hand side. Let us fast people like Harry. You've been known to be a little quicker on the road.
Probably paid you to have to drive 25 miles an hour.
It's crazy.
Here.
I do drive fast. I do admit that. It's the one of the flaws that I have. I do drive very fast, and it's very tough in this weather to stay on the road in the car that I have.
Yeah.
I'm just going to let it go.
Take it easy. November 22nd, 2014. Yeah, it's still fall, but actually winter temperatures over the last week. And, of course, it's been a pretty rough week out there. We talked about it's not the best-looking time to get your house on the market if you're taking pictures and such, but there's a lot of action out there. Winter's definitely here. I had a bout with the getting the heating and cooling guys out there. And, everything changes here in Michigan, seasonal. So I want to thank the guys actually from Robin Air. This company, Harry, it's great when you find a company that really provides great service and a great price.
Cheap plug by Harvey. I love when he does that.
Plug, but Steve out there kind of does a great job.
How much did that save you to say that?
But wait a minute.
Not at all. Steve he totally took care of me.
Yeah,
Steve, that's going to hurt me to plug anyways.
Right, so I'll give Henriette's son my plug.
Okay, there
I'll
you
give
go.
Henriette's son. Hi,
But
Henry.
definitely call those heating and cooling guys before the temperatures drop anymore.
But here, isn't this the point? We've lived here our entire lives. We know what's coming. We know the weather's coming like this, but why is it that every year when the first snow hits the ground, people are insane when they drive? How come? We've lived here. Everybody's lived here. Everybody's crazy. How about last Tuesday?
Right.
How about last Wednesday? How about all that?
Right.
Why do people lose their minds? So it's kind of like this. When you're going to buy a home and when it's wintertime or you're living in a house, how come you don't know to go ahead and get your heating and cooling checked? How come you don't know to get your furnace checked before the weather gets like this?
Or the air conditioning come the springtime. Hey, Nicole, how about this? There's heating and cooling systems in houses. There's water systems. There's quality of the water, the plumbing, the structure. There's a lot of different styles. You better get your ducks in a row and figure out who you're working with when you're buying a house.
Absolutely. You want someone who's going to do the research, who's going to look at they need to know everything. Well water, city water, every system that you have.
Definitely get the professionals out there. Location's always part of it, too. The amenities that you're looking for. What school district are you looking to do? Why are you moving? There's so much to choose from. And who will you use and why? And I was thinking about it last night. What's the motivation? Who are you using somebody because, hey, look, so-and-so just got into the business and I want to throw her a bone? That could be good. Maybe somebody.
Not usually.
Not really.
No.
Especially if they can't fill out a contract.
We've seen that.
You know what? I had on a $400,000 purchase, which I had the seller. I had an offer come in. Nothing was filled in, just the purchase price. And we didn't take the offer because nobody wants to work with someone like that. It's hard. We took a different offer.
I got a short sale in process right now. Got the PA for the purchase agreement. Everything's good. Ready to roll. Great buyers, all that. We get title work in. There's a second mortgage on title.
Wow.
I'm like, that's called listing agent because Harry, because we're slow. We're holding the transaction up.
Right.
Yeah.
I said, dude.
Yeah, we don't want to close loans.
Yeah, I don't want to close loans.
Yeah, we don't want to
I don't want to
get
keep
paid
just
out of
wanna-
good looks.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
I don't want to keep the lights on and the heat on in my office, but whatever. So the guy's like, he's like, did you ask your client if they had a first and second? Did you do any?
You're supposed to fill out that sheet. There's a sheet.
Right. You would do your research before you even listed it. And as a buyer's agent, you would still do your research. A buyer's agent will call that other agent and ask them, are there any other liens? Have you asked your client? They will pull public records. That's kind of inexcusable.
But this is the best. Nicole, he goes, we should use a different title company.
Right. Yeah, like another title company's not going to show the second lien on there. That's right. They're going to just insure over things that are outstanding. But aren't we really talking about panel? Aren't we really talking about being prepared?
Yeah.
Aren't you? So we're going to be the best friends. Watch this. best friends of every CPA, bookkeeper, tax person out there right now. We're going to even be best friends with every other lender out there because it's called being prepared. If you're looking to buy a home, you need to be prepared to have the best team to do the research. And when you go to apply for a loan, you need to have, kind of like at this time of year, CPAs are sending out their sheets on, hey, what's happening for 2000, your recap of 2014 going in to prepare your taxes by April 15th in most cases in 2015. You need to be prepared. So every mortgage person out there is going to thank us because we tell everybody when you're applying for a loan, you need to be prepared.
Right.
All your tax documents, I'm talking about everything, your last 2 years, including all schedules of your federal return, your W-2s, if you're 1099, your 1099s, everything. 2 months of bank statements, all pages, not
all
just the
pages.
top page.
I just had this conversation
right.
with
Every single page. I don't care if your statement is 100 pages, okay? Every single page, even the blank ones where it says, this page is blank.
This page is intentionally left blank to
Copy
drive
of
your
your driver's
license,
license, right?
Yes.
Copy of the purchase agreement. Copy of a tax statement. Copy if you're going through if you've gone through a divorce, your divorce documents. Okay,
what?
we need everything, absolutely everything. Here and everybody out there, don't argue it. Just go get it.
The world changed 3 or 4 years ago, Harry. Look, documentation is required. We're trying to weed out the people that abandoned their houses down the street from you.
So when your accountant says, I need you to bring in your stuff, all receipts, everything, don't argue with him or her. Just bring it in. When your mortgage person says, bring in all your stuff, don't argue with it. Just get it. When your realtor asks you questions like, and you're listing their house, hey, have you had any problems down in the basement? And you say no, everybody's had a problem in their basement. Just say yes, check the box, and move on.
Right.
It's only about being prepared and disclosure, right?
Correct.
There you go.
Absolutely.
All right, 248-539-9797. We take your calls all morning long here on the Hardcore Mortgage Show. Also, we're sponsored by Capital Mortgage Funding. Give us a call. We have people in the office all day long to help you. If you haven't yet refinanced, there's still time. Interest rates obviously still at 40, 50-year lows, and great opportunities to purchase a house again. We're talking about it as we did last spring. How many families out there are thinking about buying a house? Why not now? Why go out there and fight all those other buyers and overbidding on houses? And who knows what will happen this spring? Who knows what the inventory is going to look like? But I can tell you this. If there's a house on the market now and you got a great real estate agent, get out there and take a look at it.
Absolutely, because you're going to have probably first dibs, or you're not going to have as much competition as you had
nobody wants to
in the
move
spring.
I mean, look at the drive-in for us today.
No, now is when you can bargain in concessions.
Absolutely.
You got all kinds of bargaining room right now.
Exactly. We talked about that last week. In the wintertime can be the best time to buy a house because serious people are out looking for homes and serious people have their homes on the market. So if the house is in great condition, okay, and it's prepared properly for the sale, right? Looks nice, shows nice. Even in the wintertime, you can blow people away when they walk in out of this weather, which is nasty, into a beautiful home. They say, this is the one.
Absolutely.
People, you're not going to see tire kickers now, and people that are looking at houses now, and
they're ready to go.
Well, obviously, you don't want to waste your time. I mean, driving people around, just looking at houses, see what's out there. And I think it's always a good time to buy. I mean, it's certainly right now. I think there's more of a negotiation tool out there because of the weather.
We got lots to share with this morning. We'll talk about appraisals. We're going to talk about homes appreciating.
My favorite subject.
Just a little tiny bit about interest rates because there's nothing really to talk about interest rates. They're great. That's the only thing you don't have to worry about anymore. Rates still, as most smart listeners know, at 40, 50-year lows, truly understanding that everybody doesn't get the same interest rate and everyone's situation's different. Lots of variables, including the loan-to-value, your loan amount, your credit scores, of course, are very important. Is it a cash-out transaction, a purchase, all the different programs out there, lots and lots of variables. So, again, call the professionals or give us a call here in the studio, 248-539-9797. Always excited to share lots of mortgage and real estate information. And look, we got in here this morning and to share some great stuff with you and a lot of savings out there. So many families have taken advantage of debt consolidation and reducing the term. So we got lots to share with you. That's pretty exciting stuff.
So the property value issue, Nicole and I were talking about it. She said that she had a great week. All her appraisals came in because I'm guessing, Nicole, you were prepared when the appraiser got there. You had them comps and everything. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I definitely prepare beforehand. I actually don't meet appraisers over at the houses. I don't like to push.
Yeah, they hate that.
They don't like it. They don't like it.
Why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you provide them some comparable sales?
If I need to, I will.
I'm not grilling you. I'm just
no. Okay. If I need to, like on one of the homes that I closed this week, they told me it was worth $900,000. I gave them the comps. It actually closed at 1.3.
All right. Hey,
so it just depends on the situation, but I always do the research, make sure that we're in that price range. And
we're going to give you lots of this information. Keep it here on 97.1 The Ticket. It's the Hardcore Mortgage Show. We'll be right back.
97.1 The Ticket. Hyde Chevy sales manager Josh Herron here with Black Friday deals all month long. How about a 2014 Chevy Cruze LS for only $129 a month? We're worth the drive and we'll prove it. Mention this ad and get a $10 gas card just for coming out. Hyde Chevrolet, Van Dyke, north of 29 Mile. Find new roads.
Hi, Harry Glantz for Capital Mortgage Funding. Rates are at historic lows, so what are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE and let our award-winning staff help you save money. Look, if you're looking to purchase a new home, refinance your existing home, and you want to save money, call 1-800-LOW-RATE and take advantage of these historic low rates. That's Capital Mortgage Funding, 1-800-LOW-RATE, the best mortgage banker. What are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE.
Capital Mortgage Funding is powered by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, NMLS ID number 2289, Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to tackling, the Detroit Lions defense takes their job very seriously. And when it comes to tackling cancer, well, the Josephine Ford Cancer Institute and the Detroit Lions take this mission very, very seriously. Like I said, the Josephine Ford Cancer Institute and your Detroit Lions take tackling cancer very, very seriously. And they need you to get in the game.
Stage 3 cancer, stage 4, you best be into stage 3.
Go online now to GameOnCancer.com. 14,000 people are treated at Henry Ford each year. So hit cancer hard at GameOnCancer.com. The Josephine Ford Cancer Institute, the Detroit Lions, and you tackling cancer together.
97.1 The Ticket is proud to have Capital Mortgage Funding as a partner in the Student Heart Check program. This year, a portion of the proceeds of every mortgage through Capital Mortgage Funding will be donated to 97.1 The Ticket's Student Heart Check Fund. So when you're considering where to get your next mortgage, please consider Capital Mortgage Funding. You may just be helping to save a life. Call 1-800-LOW-RATE.
Capital Mortgage Funding is powered by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, NMLS ID number 2289, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey fans, looking for some new exclusive gear for your favorite Michigan team? Rally House can help with the newest fashions, the largest selection of official hats, authentic merchandise, vintage looking gear, and gifts for teams like the Detroit Lions, Red Wings, and Tigers. Rally House is your one-stop destination for your favorite team apparel to outfit you and your family. Plus, find your favorite college teams like Michigan, Michigan State, and more. With 3 locations in the Detroit area, Livonia, Lake Orion, and Shelby Township. Rally House has what you need to cheer on your favorite team this season.
Remember those sleepless holiday nights as a kid? Staring up at the ceiling, wondering what incredible gift you'd find in the morning. That anticipation, the excitement. Well, you can still feel that way. The Mercedes-Benz winter event is back. Come in and get some of the best offers of the year on the vehicles that have kept you dreaming all year. Like the stylishly safe 2015 ML350 4MATIC, equipped with a host of standard driver assist systems like collision prevention assist. Available at 2.99% APR for 24 to 72 months, or lease one today for just $599 a month for 36 months with $5,393 due at signing. The Mercedes-Benz Winter Event. Stop dreaming. Start driving.
Monthly lease payment and APR are available only to qualified customers exclusively through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services or participating dealers through December 1st, 2014. Call 1-800-FOR-Mercedes for details about costs and terms.
Visit your local Detroit area Mercedes-Benz dealer or MBUSA.com.
CBS this Monday at NCIS Los Angeles. No agent is safe.
Something isn't right.
We have a mole.
A new NCIS LA. CBS this Monday.
Cowboys, Giants. Sunday night football coverage begins at 7:30 on your home for the NFL on Westwood One. 97.1 The Ticket.
Welcome back to the Hardcore Mortgage Show, brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. Give us a call at 1-800-LOW-RATE, the best mortgage banker. Also, hey, here in the studio, 248-539-9797. And always, you can send us an email to mortgage.show@lowrateonline.com. Always here to answer your questions. We'll get things started right now on a cell phone. We got Tom calling in. Good morning, Tom, and welcome to the show.
Tom, what's up, man?
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good. How are you,
morning,
sir?
Tom.
Great. Hey, I got a couple questions for you. Maybe it can help me out a little bit. I'm really kind of looking for your opinion on this. I sold my home last month, and my realtor, just a fantastic guy, is a good friend of mine. And our plans are to move out. We wanted to buy some lakefront properties, or a home on the lake, Lake St. Clair.
Okay.
Inventory out there is a little low right now. We're kind of waiting for the right place or the right piece of property. Well, we found a word-of-mouth deal that the home wasn't listed. It had been listed in 2011. It was on the market for like 377 days. So they have a tenant in there, and basically the bottom line is that the seller wants to sell it, and the tenant was on an option, and he can't get his financing put together. So we got a seller's disclosure from the owners. We went out and looked at the house, and we were so disappointed. It was unbelievable. The house was grossly misrepresented.
Okay.
So we walked through the house. We were disappointed, and we started talking about it. We absolutely loved the lot. Now, what are the parameters with my realtor is trying to work with the sellers here in the selling agent, but, it was like, the square footage is wrong. Aren't there laws governing what this house is all about?
No, if you look at the small print of a listing ticket at the bottom, it says
it's
this
not
deemed
deemed
information
absolutely.
But come on. It says it's deemed to be reliable, but not guaranteed.
It says it's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, that's what it says.
Well, who would waste someone's time that much?
Yeah, but the bottom line is that if you go into the house and here's what I have to say about this, and you can't worry about that. Either you go in there, either you say you could do the work, you like it, you want to be there, or you just walk away. Now, so you read the whatever the description, then you got there, it wasn't what you thought. Okay, so now what do you think? Do you want to invest in it? Do you want to live by that lake? Do you want to do the work? Do you want to go out and get construction financing? I mean, what do you want to do? Forget about what it said, because what it said isn't, that. Forget about it. You saw it. You've assessed it. Now, what do you want to do?
Right.
Do you want to buy it, or do you not want to buy it?
Yeah. What do you think?
We do. We're actually we're trying to get ready to make an offer on this place, but like I said, we love the location, we love the lot, and the construction I can do. I worked in the trades all my life. It's we're willing to put the money into the house.
Okay.
So we called back and we said before we send the offer, and we wanted to get the year the house was built. Because a lot of those places out there are old cottages that were remodeled and things like that.
So you went to the city?
Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, just go to the city.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Yeah, they said that the house was built in 1986, and then the remodel and addition was put on in 94.
Okay.
I'm thinking if I'm going to do some construction to this home, I know a friend of mine ran into a snag. The city came out and took a look at his property and said, you can't do anything, attach anything to this until you do your foundation work.
Yeah.
If I'm, we can't even get the city of, Ira Township out there is a little.
Tom, let me do this. I'm going to have Nicole call you after the show. She'll run the numbers for you. She'll take care of you. She'll do some research with the city and find out what you have to do to add on and all that. But I mean, it's like, Tom, here, dude.
Yeah.
But real estate, I mean, it's like online dating. Like, I mean, dude, like you could show up and she could be a 10 or a 2. I mean, they could put anything they want on a listing ticket.
Wow. That's a winning line.
That is true.
I mean, it is. I mean, handyman's dream. I mean, that means the house is a piece of crap. That's what that means. I mean, I'm just, I'm shooting you straight.
Yeah,
here, but
room to expand means it's very small.
Yeah, Tom, I'll have Nicole call you. Thanks for calling, buddy.
All right.
If you can give us a call back, I'd really appreciate it.
All right, no worries.
Guys.
All right, before you
go, love you.
Thanks, man.
Thanks a lot, man.
He's going to talk. I look forward to that one.
But here's the deal, right? So there's big things, there's little things. The color of the paint, the carpet, little fixer up here or there. But, foundation work and whether you can expand, you've really got to do your homework on that. When you read, don't fall in love with the description and don't fall in love with when you drive by the house and you take a look at it, all right? You got to go ahead and you got to go in and you got to check things out. And especially he's in the trades, right?
Right.
So he's going to know what he can do. He's going to know how much it's going to cost, but he's got to check it out and see if he can do all the repairs that he needs
Homes
to
that
do.
are on the water's edge might need pilings. You might need to put pilings in there. You might need a structured foundation. Right. Yeah. You just can't add on to everything. There is a lot to know.
There's a lot going on the water.
A lot to know. Get more professionals like us. Call Capital Mortgage, 1-800-LOW-RATE, or here in the studio, 248-539-9797. We're going to go over to Brian in Detroit. Hey, good morning, Brian. What's up?
Brian, what's up, dude?
Brian.
Hello.
Yeah, you're on. What's up, dude? Good morning.
Hey, morning. My wife and I are coming out of a loan modification with our last payment here in December, on December 15th. We had a bad financial situation back in 2010. My wife lost her job. The cost of the mortgage is prohibitive right now. We're paying over
$1,600
for a house that's probably right around $200,000.
Okay. That include tax and insurance, or no?
Pardon me?
Does that include taxes and insurance? The $1,600?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So I guess I'm just asking questions about what happens when you come out of a loan modification. My mortgage company is very uncooperative. They won't even tell us what our new mortgage payment will be in the new year until after we make the last payment, even though we're doing automatic withdrawal now that we're both back working.
It's got to be in the paperwork.
Yeah, you should have your terms.
They can't. It'll be in the terms of the modification agreement. What rate are you paying right now?
4.5.
And what's the balance on the mortgage? $200,000, you said?
Yes.
What's the house worth?
It's hard to say in my neighborhood. They've been sold for $90,000 across the street, and then $250,000 down the street. 4 houses down, which is a very similar house to ours.
Brian,
I think the one across the street was a foreclosure. To be honest with you, I don't know the people. So.
Brian, it says you're calling from Detroit. Is the house in Detroit?
No, it's in Dearborn.
I mean, I think it's worth taking a look at, man. I mean, I could have, we can do what's called a desktop evaluation on the value of that, and at least get an idea. Yeah. You're really not at a bad rate right now, all things considered.
Right.
You're going to want to pull your paper together. Pull the modification paperwork together. I'll call after the show. You can scan it over to me, and I'll look at it, and I'll tell you what that rate's going to adjust to. You really don't come out of a modification. It's not like a bankruptcy. It'll just, the term will end. So I would imagine that it's going to go up maybe to 5.5, and then it'll stay fixed at that for the remainder of the term. But I'll read it for you. I'll tell you what we can do. And if we can put you back into a 30-year fix at a lower rate or do something for you, we will, man. I'd love to take care of you.
Yeah. What do you think would be a reasonable mortgage payment on $200,000?
$1,600 with taxes and insurance is a good payment, man. On $200,000.
Is it really?
Dude, 4.5. I mean, you got to remember, man. These banks have to process. They still have to process paperwork and keep lights on. I mean, rates aren't going to go to zero.
Right.
Yeah.
You're paying the same rate that it was in the 1960s. In the mid-1960s, you're paying the same rate.
Listen, Brian, if you tell me
after tax, you're in the threes.
Yeah, I mean, if you told me you modify your rate and you were at 8%, I'd be, coming through the microphone right now. But I mean, 4.5 is not a bad rate, man, at all.
Yeah, no, I got that part of it. It's just the mortgage payment of $1,600 is really killing us.
Well, you should have bought a smaller house then.
Come on,
well, can't do that either.
There you go.
We're just going to have to deal with it.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it would come down.
No. All right, Brian.
Okay,
I'll come for the show, dude. See ya.
All right. Of course, home values are up. So if you're in that situation where you can't afford your house, you can sell it.
You can't.
Absolutely.
You can't have. You can't have
everything.
A Ferrari with a Prius payment.
All right, so Harvey just said something. Home values are up, right? We all think home values are up.
Really?
Right. Would we agree that home values are up?
From the last few years,
yes. Few years, yes.
So, right. So, my favorite thing is appraisals and appraisers and everything. And I'm never going to say that there are hack appraisers out there because that would be rude.
Yes, there are.
But how do you buy a house? How do you buy a house in April at just, say, $230,000? And then you want to go ahead and refinance a guy because maybe we only need $230,000 because here we are 6-7 months later, and the appraisal comes in at $215,000. I mean, how does that happen?
That shouldn't happen.
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you how it happens.
You overpaid for the house in April because you were fighting with everyone to get it.
Because the appraiser doesn't do their work and pick out the best comps.
Right.
They pick some jackragging comps out there, and They bring in value arbitrarily because you know that appraisers are treating their appraisals like they're, Renoir, Picasso.
Yeah. Do you know
things of that nature? They think it's a work of art.
H, do you know how many appraisers I've invited on the show in the last 3 years?
They're afraid of getting grilled.
I bet I've invited 20 appraisers on, and none will come on. Well, I'm just going to get yelled at. What do you mean?
Hey, how about this? And we were the biggest proponent of this. Long gone are the days, all right, where the bad appraisers would go ahead and they'd take direction from a lender and make a $250,000 house into a $350,000 house. We don't want that. But how about bring in what it's sold for?
Right.
How about that?
The actual value. Right.
Yeah,
absolutely. Do your
I don't want you to bring it in too high. I don't want you to bring it too low.
Absolutely.
All right. If you want to know the value of your house, give us a call. We'll set you up with a market analysis.
Call on the line. Alex, don't hang up, buddy. We're going to go to your call about an appraisal after the break.
Good. Right after this break. 248-539-9797. We'll be back.
I just figured that's stretch.
Today we're here with Drew with DTE Energy. How you doing, Drew?
Great.
So what's happening over at DTE?
The mobile app. The DTE Energy mobile app has features and improvements to provide service to you anytime, anywhere.
How so?
The app makes it easier and more convenient for you to manage your energy account while you're on the go. For instance, you can pay your bill or schedule a payment in advance.
Seems like everyone is on the go nowadays.
Exactly. No more waiting in line or on the phone. Plus, you'll save money on postage by paying your bill with the app.
Convenience at the touch of a button. Now, what else can I do?
You can also use the app to report a power outage and check its status. You can even compare your current bill with billing from last month or even last year.
Sounds like a lot of new features.
DTE is always looking for ways to improve our app.
So where do I get the app?
You can download the DTE Energy app from the App Store or Google Play today.
Thanks so much for all the info, Drew. Looks like I need to get that downloaded today. DTE Energy. Know your own power.
First, there was just one. Then one became two. Two became four. Four became 8, and so it went. Pretty soon, there were millionaires everywhere. Introducing the Monopoly Millionaires Club lottery game, offering more ways than ever to become a millionaire. You could win the top prize in Friday night's drawing, or win the Millionaires Club drawing and become a millionaire, or even win the second chance drawing for a chance to be a contestant on the Monopoly Millionaires Club televised game show, premiering in February for another chance at becoming a millionaire. With so many ways to win, the Monopoly Millionaires Club is making people happy all over. Monopoly Millionaires Club, making more and more millionaires. Brought to you by the Michigan Lottery. For details, visit playmmc.com. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro and is used with permission.
Suburban Cadillac of Plymouth.
Make the choice. Experience the difference. The Suburban Collection.
Where the future is now, as we celebrate the new year and the arrival of the 2015 Cadillac SRX front-wheel drive edition at Suburban Cadillac in Plymouth, Ann Arbor Road off I-275. $329 a month. That's you front-wheel drive, StabiliTrak, Bluetooth, OnStar, and more on the SRX crossover. All on a 36-month lease with no security deposit required. $2,150 down. Must be GMS and GM Lease loyal. See dealer for complete details. It may be 2014, but we're celebrating 2015 just a little bit early, including the new 2015 SRX from Suburban Cadillac of Plymouth. A member of the Suburban Collection, make the choice. And visit the Suburban Collection showplace in Novi for this weekend's Novi Pen Expo.
The Suburban Collection.
Visit SuburbanCadillacofPlymouth.com. Offer expires November 30th.
Hi, I'm Realtor Jeff Glover. Feeling like you've missed out on all the home selling and buying action that took place this summer? Well, it's not too late. In fact, it's actually one of the best times to get started.
Hi, this is Larry Dragan. I'm a retired custom builder and developer. When it came time to sell my own home, I called Jeff Glover. He pays attention to details, very professional, and got the job done and sold my home within 30 days.
Call Jeff at 855-JEFF-SELLS or online at 855jeffsells.com. Realtor Jeff Glover. A house sold name. Jeff Glover is affiliated with Keller Williams Realty.
How would you like 2 front row tickets to the next Lions game? Better yet, how would you like to stand on the 50-yard line in front of 70,000 and try to win free haircuts for a year? It's the Wicked Awesome Challenge. Stop in, get a great haircut, scalp massage, and a hot lather neck shave, and register to be the Lady Jane's VIP. Lady Jane's in Clinton Township, on the southeast corner of 16 and Garfield. Lady Jane's, the official haircutter of your Detroit Lions. It's wicked awesome.
Tune in Sunday as the Lions take on the New England Patriots. Game time 1 p.m. Presented by Ford, the official automotive company of the Detroit Lions Radio Network.
Sports news all day, every day. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by the 24 Seconds Bar and Grill. Pistons on the short end of a 99-89 decision at Atlanta. Their record 3-10. They've lost 4 straight. Number 19, Michigan State, 87-52 winners over Loyola. Michigan football today at AM 950 WWJ. Kickoff at 3:30. Pregame at 1 p.m. Michigan tries to become bowl eligible. They can do so with a victory over Maryland today. The Terrapins at 6-4. Number 11, Michigan State at 8-2. They host Rutgers at 6-4. That's 12 noon at Spartan Stadium. Lions will have Reggie Bush questionable tomorrow as they visit New England. 10 a.m. with Lions game day right here on 97.1 The Ticket. Wings on the road at Toronto tonight. 6:40 right here on The Ticket. From the 1-800 Call Sam Studios, I'm Jeff Lesson. For more, 97.1theticket.com.
Lions, Patriots. Kickoff is tomorrow at 1 on Lions Radio.
97.1 The Ticket.
Alrighty, welcome back to the show. We broadcast again until 10 o'clock. It's the Hardcore Mortgage Show, brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. 1-800 Low Rate, the best mortgage banker. We're also proud to tell you that we're the Student Heart Check program here, sponsor. So
we are.
A salute to all the athletes out there. A lot of high school football taking place. I'll drop a few games on you. It's like St. Mary's taking on New Boston. We've got Southfield High right around the block here, taking on Warren De La Salle at Novi High School. Saline versus Detroit Cast Stack. And my favorite, Harrison, is playing. Who are they playing? They're playing, I got it down here. Harry, we had it down here somewhere. They are playing a team out of Muskegon, actually. Okay. Mona something.
Mona Shores?
Yeah,
Good.
Mona Shores,
Good.
I think.
Yeah,
so,
Mona Shores.
Little salute. Go out there and play hard, guys. And we salute all the efforts out there. And again, I love high school football because I went to a couple of games this year, and I love the community coming out. It's so great to be in a community. You can go to the high school football games. Your kids go. They play there. It is what builds strong communities. And home ownership should start picking up. Nicole, we're getting sort of excited about a couple of new subdivisions we were talking about.
I'm doing co-ed dodgeball.
Oh, that's not bad. You're athletic.
For the winter?
You're a serious athlete,
there
man.
you
You are.
Full throttle.
Yeah. How'd that co-ed softball league work out for you, too?
I'm awesome. I just enjoy anything.
That's good.
I mean, definitely economists are starting to forecast a turnaround for first-time home buyers coming up in 2015. I mean, the jobs market's improved. Interest rates are at all-time lows. There is now definitely a great time to purchase a house.
Absolutely.
Let's talk to, we've got an Alex out there.
Go to Alex, yeah.
Let's go to Alex out there in Detroit. Hey, Alex, what do you got going on?
How you guys doing today?
Good morning.
What's happening, Alex?
So me and my girlfriend, we've been actually looking for a house now for probably about 3 or 4 months, and I couldn't even tell you how many we've actually seen so far. We're going through FHA. I don't know if I can even say the lender.
No, don't say the lender. It better be us after we're done with it.
That's okay. Don't worry about
it. Well, that's what I'm calling about. So we found a house, actually, that we really fell in love with over in at 12 in Greenfield.
Sure.
And the house
Southfield
is
or
listed,
Berkeley?
I guess, right on the Southfield side, kind of close to the Berkeley border.
Yeah, gotcha. We know where it is.
And
sure.
The house came through after the appraisal for it got an A- score. The guy said it was in great condition. We go through everything, paid the $350 for that. Then we go through with our lender, and we had to pay the other fees to get the FHA inspector and appraiser through. And the house came back at about $30,000 less than what we put our bid in for.
What was your bid? What was your bid? I'm just curious.
Our bid on the house, it was listed at $114,900. We settled for $110,000. They were going to pay the closing cost. It seems that the appraiser went back. I guess they go back a year, and the house used to be a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. They renovated the house completely into a 4-bedroom, 2-bath with an ensuite. The appraisal went through with the 3-bedroom, 1-bath at $80,000.
Did the guy walk through the house?
Yeah.
The guy. That's the
Where's
thing.
the fourth bedroom
we were
located?
there for our private inspector and appraiser.
Mm-hmm.
But the FHA one, we weren't even notified that they were coming. They just went without us even knowing.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be there. You're not supposed to.
Does the fourth bedroom have a closet?
All of the bedrooms had a closet.
Is the fourth bedroom in the basement, or is it on the main floor?
No, there is no basement. It's all it's a ranch. It's got a like 3-step tier where it goes up a little bit in the kitchen and the bedroom area.
Okay.
And a great room when you walk in, but everything was done up to code. So the only thing that I'm wondering is why they would go back to the pre-reno.
They wouldn't
instead of sticking with the new.
So the guy missed a bedroom.
In square footage.
What our realtor explained to us and what our lender explained to us is that they didn't take it for what it was now. They went back a year.
Hey, Alex, Alex, by law, you have to have a copy of that appraisal. Do you have that appraisal?
I'm sure my girlfriend has it.
All right, good. I need to take a look at that appraisal. Okay, I kind of do that, and I want to check it out for you. Maybe there's some things that I can explain better than what the explanations you're receiving now.
Alex, we're going to hook you up. In other words,
so we need to take a copy of that. I need a copy of that appraisal
Alex,
so I can
do
look
this,
at
my
it.
partner. Talk to your girlfriend. Get a copy of the appraisal. I'll call you after the show. Send it over to us, and we'll get it taken care of.
Yeah, our office is a half a mile from there.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead. What do you got?
But what they were saying is now that, and I mean, this kind of messes it up for the seller too. What they're saying is once one FHA approval gets done, even if we switch lenders and try doing something else,
got to use that appraisal.
That house we fell in love with can only be sold in FHA for the next 6 months at what that appraisal came through.
Here, translated, that means that appraisal right now travels with that property. Okay, so go ahead. Let me take a look at it now. Now we can go ahead. We'll rebut the appraisal. I mean, and if there's legitimate comparables that are of higher value, then it can be rebutted and it can be changed. But there's a process that has to go through.
And if it's missing a bedroom and there's blatant errors on the appraisal, it's not written. It's not written in stone. I mean, if there's an error on the appraisal and it's just negligence on the appraiser's behalf,
we'll take a look at it.
We'll take care of it.
Yeah, we'll take a look at it.
Thanks for the call, Alex. We're definitely going to help you out there. Again, I sort of snuck that in there. Our office is a half a mile from that house. He's probably got the wrong real estate agent, the wrong advice. And by the way, I went to school a mile from there. I mean, you get more professional people involved. Yeah, I have my 30-year reunion next week here.
Can I say something?
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
Here's my question. How are you $30,000 off? Yeah. There's no way. I mean, either the agents are bad or the appraiser is bad, because $30,000 off is a huge difference. $1,000, $2,000, okay, it happens. Well, but
30's not a bad thing on a $500,000 house.
Well, it is.
30,000 is a lot on any purchase.
$5 million.
Nope, it doesn't matter. $5 million.
Give me 30 grand right now, Harvey.
Right, exactly.
And then tell me it's not a lot of money.
Right.
Let's go out to Damon out there in St. Clair Shores. Hey, Damon, welcome to our show. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Morning,
I'm sorry
sir.
if it's a little loud. I'm in a salt truck right now. But
I like loud.
What I'm
Keep
all about
going.
is I would be considered a first-time home buyer, and I don't know the first steps or anything, what I should do about looking into getting a home. I saw a home by where I live right now that I'm very interested in, and it's dropped price twice on it. But like I said, I'm a new one to this, and I don't know exactly what to do.
Damon, these are my favorite calls, man. I'm glad you listen to the show. It's actually a very, very simple process. Usually what I do is you come to the office, we'll sit down, I'll run your credit, and look at some income information. And what I do is I do what's called a mortgage commitment, which means you're already good to go. I don't do pre-approvals. I don't do pre-qualifications. I do a mortgage commitment, which means your file's already been underwritten, and all it's contingent upon is the appraised value and title work. It's a really simple process. Nothing to be freaked out about or stressed about at all.
Okay.
And then once you have that, then we just go out and look for houses.
Yeah. It says are you looking to buy in St. Clair Shores? That's where you're calling from?
Yeah.
Okay.
I found there's a house right around the corner for me, and it was originally, when I first called about it, they were asking 90-something for it, and 2 weeks later it dropped down to 80. So
perfect.
Maybe.
Hey, Damon, Alex can take your information over the phone if you're out there working today. I mean, we could do that for you, too.
Yeah, you don't have to come by we can do it all by phone and by faxes. I have some clients that do it all by phone and by scan and email, and some people want to come in. I can, either way you want, man. We can figure it out.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll do that by phone, and I appreciate the
Give me about 20 minutes, and I'll call you after the show.
All right, get that salt down on the roads, and everyone out there listening. Thanks, Damon.
Thanks,
I'm doing it, guys. I've been out for a little while getting it ready for you guys.
Beautiful.
Appreciate it.
Drive safe, buddy.
If you're just getting up this morning, definitely be careful out there. Icy roads. A little bit later in the day, it's going to go up to 40-something.
I needed Damon about an hour ago.
Yeah.
As I did a 360 on my neighbor's lawn.
Exactly.
They're going to love that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You really
I'm
got
serious.
it.
I'm not kidding you. I did it.
All right,
Did you
this
really?
Is being
Yeah, I
recorded
came
here.
out of the bat cave. I'm cruising down my driveway, and boom, I did a 360 up on my across the street. His lawn.
Oh.
Yeah, that's because I drive slow.
248-539-9797. We take all your calls about mortgages and real estate. It's fun for us to give you the information. Come and buy a house with us. We'll show you how to get it done the right way. We work with a lot of the professional real estate agents. If you already got a great agent, call us and have a great mortgage person to work with you all the way through. Again, a lot of families out there haven't taken advantage of refinancing. The HARP loans are still out there. Again, if you're underwater in your house and you have a conventional mortgage, you might qualify for a HARP loan, Home Affordable Refinance Program, that allows you to refinance your home even if you're underwater. Also, how about FHA Streamlines? That's right. You don't even need an appraisal. You can refinance your FHA mortgage. You can have VA Streamlines. You can do a rural development loan. There's so many opportunities out there for families. And again, we'll talk about refinancing your loan and dropping the term. I've did some numbers again to take a look at what 5 or 10 years and dropping your term would do for you in regards to savings. Great opportunities. Find out what your neighborhood's worth. That's really the key. By getting the knowledge behind you to make some great decisions. Again, 248-539-9797. We're up against a break, but when we come back, all of your calls.
Manly rules of the house, number 57. Fold your own laundry.
Why in the world do you wear boys' husky underwear? I say, stuff the tree in a smaller yard.
It's 2.5 Men. Watch weeknights at 6:30 on CW50.
At Boston's Restaurant and Sports Bar, we know that holiday shopping can be tough. So this year, we decided to do the thinking for you. We've made a wish list in the form of our epic new menu with over 17 new items. Boston's new menu has everything you'll need to enjoy the season, including our delicious new baked bucatini, garlic shrimp, and veggie chicken pastas. And the season couldn't be complete without our new hot, oversized monster cookie and chocolate brownie edition, served straight out of the oven and topped with ice cream and Jardelli chocolate sauce. All this giving is making us hungry, but we're not done yet. We're also giving you a great gift idea for everyone on your shopping list. Boston's gift cards. And you'll get $5 bonus bucks back for every $25 gift card purchased in restaurant before December 31st. So join us at Boston's this holiday season for new menu favorites and the perfect gifts. Boston's Restaurant and Sports Bar is located in Shelby Township on the northwest corner of Hall and Hayes. At Boston's, we've got you covered this holiday season.
At Haji Subaru.
We're sharing the love at Haji Subaru
by giving you $250 more for your trade.
And during the Subaru Share the Love event, buy or lease a new Subaru with symmetrical all-wheel drive from Hodges and Ferndale. And Subaru will donate $250 to the charity of your choice.
Come share the love at Haji Subaru.
Metro Detroit, Subaru only dealer. Those in the know choose Haji Subaru.
On Woodward, north of 9 in Ferndale.
It's always so busy this time of year. How about giving yourself a little me time at your neighborhood Bo-Rick Salon and get the cut and style you want at a great price? Right now, for a limited time, you can buy 4 haircuts for just $10 each. That's right. When you buy a prepaid haircut card from Bo-Ricks, you'll get 4 quality cuts for just $10 each. The 4 for $40 deal going on now at participating Bo-Ricks salons. Celebrate the season in style by coming into Bo-Ricks today and buy a 4 for $40 prepaid haircut card while supplies last.
41% of people who are likely eligible to get help paying for health insurance don't know it. Are you one of them? If you want to find out, Humana can help. Just visit humanahelps.com to learn more and take advantage of Humana's local health insurance workshops. There, experts will guide you through the financial assistance process and help you find out if you qualify. There's no obligation. For more information, visit humanahelps.com today.
Every morning on CBS This Morning, we do something unusual.
We're just learning.
There are new developments. There is another bombshell.
We just get to the news.
We're going to look at headlines from around the globe.
News that takes you there.
You can see the scale of the destruction.
News that answers your questions and opens your eyes.
How do you measure the concern about this threat?
So tomorrow morning, join us and just get to the news. Only on CBS This Morning.
Right after CBS Morning News on CBS 62, Detroit.
The ruling on the field stands. The cable customers signed up for WOW Signature Cable and received NFL Network. Cable package complete.
Get inside access to all NFL events with NFL Network from WOW. Call 1-866-4WOW now.
Wow, it's that kind of experience.
NFL Network is only available with certain cable package subscriptions, and additional monthly fees may be required. Contact WOW for more details. Limited time offer available to new customers. Visit Huawei.com for complete service descriptions, terms, and conditions.
Today, put on your maize and blue and head out to Ann Arbor's Pioneer Park for some Michigan tailgating with the 97.1 The Ticket Street Team and the Ticket Chick. 97.1 The Ticket's Pat Caputo broadcasts live from 10 to games on. Find out more at 971theticket.com. 97.1 The Ticket is proud to welcome Capital Mortgage Funding as partner in the Student Heart Check Program. They'll donate a portion of every mortgage closed to the Student Heart Check Program. Call 1-800-LOW-RATE.
Capital Mortgage Funding is powered by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. NMLS ID number 2289, Equal Housing Lender.
Cowboys, Giants. Sunday night football coverage begins at 7:30 on your home for the NFL on Westwood One. 97.1 The Ticket.
Back, and there's my friends Lit. Are you back with us, Alex? Come on and join us.
Dan Leach in our studio. I love Dan Leach. Dan is the man.
Dan would stop hugging me.
9:45.
Dan is a hugger.
He is a hugger.
He's a hugger.
We got a full day of sports here on 97.1. Of course, Lions coming up tomorrow against New England. And then we got the Chicago Bears coming to town on Thursday. A lot of excitement. It's fun to be a Detroit. I think there's actually a Monday night football game, too, if you want to go check that out. So there's a lot of
So I love that 97.1, the texter that says he loves the station but hates our show. I love that.
That's always nice.
Well, here's how this works, okay? We're only mortgage guys. We're not sports guys, although maybe I think I could be. But you know, we try to do this as a consumer advocacy kind of show. You know, we're not professional radio people by any stretch of the imagination.
If you're sending a text saying you don't like the mortgage, you probably couldn't even catch a baseball, okay? You're more than welcome to play us in any sport.
Hey,
we'll challenge
I'm
you.
surprised he woke up out of his mom's basement to send that text.
Always funny.
Okay? Sorry about that.
That's really funny, though.
I had to go there.
But we don't even read those
I'm not
texts, so
gonna
don't
tell
worry
you
about it. Hey, let's go to some calls out
I'm a
there.
competitive
makes
guy.
it fun.
I'm competitive.
I'm with you, man.
All right, good.
All right, how about this? We got Larry out in Westland. Good morning, Larry. You're talking about maybe paying off a land contract. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I was just curious. I had some issues about, it was roughly 10 years ago. I was in a house and I got foreclosed on.
Okay.
And I purchased a house about 2 years ago on a land contract. I was wondering if, with the foreclosure, is it possible to get out of this land contract and get into a conventional mortgage?
Absolutely, Larry. It was 10 years ago, so I mean, it's obviously way in the past. Is the land contract recorded with the city?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
the title's in my name and everything.
Perfect.
I get all
You'll
the
be
tax
fine.
This is
statements and
really
everything
easy,
like that.
Larry. It's just a regular old refinance transaction. There's nothing outside the box about it. What rate's the land contract at? What interest rate?
I mean, at the highest you can get, I think, is 8.5%.
Oh yeah, man, you're going to be. So, what's the balance on there?
I think I owe. Well, when I bought the house, it was 125. I've been there 2 years. With 8.5%, I'm sure I haven't gotten much, so I'm guessing it's going to be 120 somewhere in that area.
You're going to be really happy, partner. Give me we're off the air in 13 minutes, so I'll call you after the show.
Thanks for the call, Larry.
Okay.
Definitely.
You got it.
All right.
Thanks, Larry.
I'm at work right now, so could you call me anytime after 2? I hate to be...
No worries, man. I'll call you at 2 o'clock. No worries at all, man.
Thanks,
Okay,
Larry.
thanks,
Great call.
Thanks, Larry.
Great call. A lot of families out in that situation again. A lot of you went through some tough times when 2007 hit. People lost their homes. They lost their jobs. Yeah. Then they got back in the housing market. They entered into land contracts. And if you did it the right way and you bought a house on the low and didn't panic, you should be able to come back now and get a mortgage. Again, we're helping a lot of families that have had some tough times in the past. Definitely get them solidified on a mortgage. And in most of the cases, Alex, as you just heard, 8.5. Are you kidding me? I mean, you can cut that payment in half.
Save, $400 a month.
Who knows? Maybe we'll give him a 15-year, and before the time he retires, he's already got the house paid off. Let's continue the calls. We've got Scott out there in Detroit. Welcome to the show, Scott. You're live on the ticket.
Scott,
Hi
what's
there,
up?
guys. How are you?
Good. Good morning,
Scotty.
Hey, I just have a quick question relevant to refi. I bought a house in Harrison Township 9 years ago. Did some extensive remodeling to the house. I took it from 900 square feet to 2,100 square feet. So I had a mortgage and a construction loan. And the construction loan, once we were complete, they combined it into one mortgage. They appraised the house at that time for $490. It's been 9 years now, and that mortgage that we got was a 10-year fixed that then turns to an adjustable. We were contacted by a lender to refi about 6 months ago to get a fixed-rate mortgage now from here on out.
Right.
And he appraised our house, had the appraisal done about 2 months ago, and it appraised at that point for $295.
You owe $490 and it came in at $295?
No, it appraised at $490 upon the
Years ago.
construction.
Yeah.
We owe $270.
Oh, all right. But it came in at it came in at $290?
Yeah, $295, and then they readjusted it because of an error to $290.
All right.
Okay.
But we didn't want to pay PMI, so we said no, we would just wait. And he talked us into having a second appraisal done, the same lender. So we had a second appraisal done a month later, and that second appraisal came in at $275.
All right, Scott. So here's the good news. I can go all the way up to a 95% loan to value with lender-paid mortgage insurance, which means we pay your PMI for you. So even if you owe $270 and it comes in at $290, I can make that work with no private mortgage insurance. What rate are you paying currently?
5 3/4.
You're gonna be happy, partner.
You just made a great call this morning.
You saved yourself a ton of money right now.
But I'm wondering, am I better off to just let this go and flip to an adjustable in a year?
Well, I mean, I could put you back on a 7-year ARM or a 10-year ARM again. I mean, and those rates are bounced in in the mid to high threes. I wouldn't let it go because what if the market tanks and rates are at 6.5 next year? You're going to be kicking yourself.
Right, and that's my problem.
Yeah.
The dilemma that we're in now. Which direction do we go?
Well, if you're at 5 3/8 now, I mean, anything I do is going to save you money, no matter what we do. If you owe $270 and it's worth $290, anything we do is going to save you money.
Are you looking to keep that property for a long period of time?
Yeah, we're on the water. We love it there.
Okay, then I would take a look at doing some kind of, if I'm not a big ARM guy in your situation, but if there's a way that we can get you an extended ARM, say a 7 or a 10-year ARM, it'll be fixed for 7 or 10 years, or take a look at a 30-year fix. But the bottom line is that we've got to get that. I really want to take a look at those appraisals. You're going to have to send them over. We don't want to get you in the same position you're in now. I think we can get you out of that. But there is a reason why, especially on the water in Harrison Township, that's a great area. You know that. You love it there. It's a great lifestyle. I'd like to take a look at that. But, I think we can save you money, and that's the bottom line.
Either way, definitely knock that term down to a 15-year fix. We'll definitely follow up with you. It's a great call. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Scott. All right. Thanks for the call again. Be careful who you deal with, folks. Again, I mean, there has to be reasons in place why you're going to go ahead and just do another appraisal. It's just not that magical.
Yeah, but you say you can't shop appraisals. Okay,
No.
you can't. It's not like you can just hire appraisals and then go to the best value. It doesn't work that way because appraisals are now registered with that loan. All right, they're sent in. You've got to send in and register. The easiest way I could say it is that appraisal is registered with that property.
Look, a lot of adjustable rate mortgage people out there, again, those rates are going to convert probably because your margin index are very low. They're going to convert to very low rates, but why not take advantage of a fixed rate that's just a little bit higher than rolling the dice on your mortgage? Again, you got to do smart things, folks. Those days of making mistakes on your mortgage are done. We're here to help you with that. 248-539-9797. I want to go to Shauna out there in Oxford. Good morning, Shauna. Be quick.
Hi there. Can you
Hi,
hear
what's
me?
up? Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Oh, shoot.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. We bought a mobile home for $2,000.
That was your first mistake?
Oh, gosh, don't say that. Anyways, it's a handyman special, 3-bedroom, 2 full baths.
How is a mobile home a handyman special?
It was horrible. I mean, my husband had a water damage, roof damage. He replaced the roof, partial, and then all the flooring we took off just about and replaced it.
Okay.
We're moving. One of the bathrooms we're making bigger. One of the bedrooms.
Wait, stop talking about it. Tell us what we can do to help you here.
What do you
I
want
want
us
to get
to
you
do
in my
about it?
house. Yeah, what do you want us to do? Go on.
Okay, we're probably going to put I'm thinking 10,000 into it.
Oh, God, you're killing us.
I took down walls. It's going to be gorgeous. Okay, beautiful.
Is this a setup call? Is it
on acreage? Or is it in a
No, it's in a park in Oxford.
Shauna,
but
you
it's
don't own the
nice.
land. Stop spending money on a mobile home. It's a depreciating thing.
It's like a car. It depreciates.
It's like tinting windows and putting spinners on your car and all that.
You need a roof over your head. Can we find out if you could become a homeowner and we could really get you into a mortgage? There's a lot of great houses out there. Yeah, talk to us.
That's just it. This is we don't have good credit. I thought in 4 years we're going to sell it for a forever home. We're almost in our 60s, okay? But my husband's doing all the work. We're doing everything. It's going to be gorgeous. But how much is too much? You know,
a dollar and a trailer is too much.
It's going to depreciate no matter what you put into it.
Yeah, we just don't think you're going to come out. You're going to be 70 years old. You're going to have something that's going to be a money pit. You're going to have to put a lot of money into. You don't own the land. You're going to have to pay the lot rental. There's a possibility, Shauna, that you guys could maybe use the money to get your credit in order, and maybe in the next 6 to 12 months, we can show you the path and how easy it is to become a homeowner.
Oh, she hung up.
Oh, okay. For anyone listening out there, if you're going down the mobile home route, it might work for some folks, but I don't think so. Or it just doesn't. That is it.
My buddy Perry has an RV.
Here we go. I feel like we could go another hour.
Go tailgate and stuff like that. Hey, it's another version of the Hardcore Mortgage Show. I want to thank all the callers for calling in. If we offended anybody, believe me, we're only here to help save you lots of money. So be sure to call Capital 1-800-LOW-RATE. That's 1-800-569-7283. You gentlemen, you got anything to say?
We're all good. Go green,
We're
baby.
all good. All right, a lot of sports coming up here on 97.1 The Ticket. Keep it here. We got Pat Caputo on the On Deck Circle.
Proceeding was a paid program. Views expressed on this program are not necessarily those of CBS Radio, its sponsors, or affiliates.
Announcing the best sale of the year, the Black Friday sales event going on now through December 1st at Mark Chevrolet.
Listen to this.
$0 down on every model.
You heard it right.
$0 down on every model. Lease a 2015 Chevy Equinox for only $195 per month with $0 down. Or a 2015 Silverado Double Cab for only $219 per month with $0 down.
Limited availability. See dealer for details.
Mark Chevrolet in Wayne on Michigan Avenue, just minutes east of I-275.
Or online at markchevrolet.com.
Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
I'm Lex Friedman. I run my own business, so I know from experience hiring new employees can be tough. With so many job boards out there, you need to post your job on all the top job sites to find